Hello, this is Lady B, the Queen of Wellness. I come before you right now with open hands, and we're going to do the meditation, raising up our hands, closing our eyes, bringing it to the universe, the radar, and we just give the manifestation our presence as is brought before us before we even came. Let's start the approach of breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Once again, breathe in, keeping our body postured together, and we're gonna breathe out. Once again, shoulders back and arms side by side. Breathe in, bringing our arms up, holding it, and breathe out. All right, now that felt very good. We're gonna start the session right now, and the title of this session is You Have Learned to Get Along with Yourself. You have been down a valley, roads that has been phenomenal. Words cannot even describe about the journey that you have had to take. You have learned to get along with yourself. You have allowed the obstacles to teach you what it means to get along with yourself and everything that you allow to come before you. You have learned to get along nurturing yourself, being patient with yourself, adoring yourself, loving yourself. And even those times and moments when you feel your days are not as good as others' days, you have learned to get along with yourself. You have learned because you have learned the value of what is important. That is you. You are one that have been through the valleys like you didn't think that you would make it to the next level or the next step. But here you are. Open hands. You are still here because you have taken out the time to get to know yourself. You have allowed yourself to take long strokes upon days that comes before you. Looking out the window, sitting on your porch, walking along your terrace, seeing life in a new way, like never before. You have learned to get along with yourself. When you were in relationships, you felt you needed to be whole to be with that person. And when the vast came about, you and this person, you felt that you would not be able to make it without them. You even picked up the phone. You called them. You text them. You even drove by. Even when you were not invited. Because a part of you did not love yourself. You did not know how to nurture yourself. And you did not know how to give yourself time alone. But as you are learning this new approach in the wellness, you have taught yourself how to get along with yourself, doing things by yourself, taking yourself places like you even wonder now, how am I doing this? That it feels so good that I'm doing this. Learning to get along with self, you have learned it is a big step to take, to know, and to observe, and to be equipped to say, I am learning all about me. I am learning to accept me. And I am learning through everyday life that I awaken, that it is awakening for a calling. There is awakening for me to see this newness about me getting along with myself, learning to take baths and showers and doing all sorts of things that I did not do. You have said once upon a time in your life, you were impatient with yourself because you did not allow yourself to be yourself and learning how to know yourself and to get along with yourself. And it was once upon a time that you were afraid to be alone. You could not even allow yourself to have a night to sleep in your bed alone, less long with having a breakfast meal, a lunch, or a dinner. Many tears you shed, and they were all tears on your pillow. But you allowed, as each time you picked that pillow up and you wash the tears from it in the laundry. And I remember as you spoke in a whispering, you did through the radar. You did through the manifestation. And you let the energy come inside of you. You allowed yourself to go on these hard, long journeys of getting well, of taking out the time to learn about you in your getting along with self. You isolated yourself, but yet you was not isolated from the world. You isolated yourself to teach yourself more things about you than you could have ever known. But today, as you have came in with this new approach, we are going to start a new journey in this approach of getting along with self. It doesn't mean because we are alone or even with someone that we have to feel or want someone to validate our self-worth. It all starts with you. And it is all starts with allowing yourself to say, I must take out this time to learn more about me and this aloneness, because I am never alone. And I have learned as getting to know all about me, the self-conscious of yourself has been all the time speaking to you. And that was the manifestation. That was the Almighty that was speaking to you in a time when you needed to hear the voice, when you needed to feel the touch, and when you needed a hug from the Spirit to touch you. You allowed yourself getting to know you as you have learned. You have learned the patience. You have learned the contentment. And you have learned also, if you decide to meet Mr. Right or meet Mrs. Right, you are ready. Because it all starts with you first. Getting along with you in order to get along with that other half of the person, of the soulmate, of the partner. You are ready and you're on your way. You have groomed yourself from the inside, radiating to the outside, and you are loving all of your newness in yourself. You have taught and you have teached and you have mowed and you have written and you have erased many stories until you got intuitive with yourself. You got in contact with yourself and you decided, I am learning all about me because I have learned to accept all of me. And through the vast of life, getting to know me, I am one with the universe. I am one with the radar. There's no longer confusion that speaks into an existence of me. I am learning. I am learning to get along with myself. And it all starts with loving myself. This is Lady B, the Queen of Wellness. I'm going to leave you for now, but never forever. And I shall be back. And don't forget to subscribe to my page, comment, or give me a view. Thank you. And I love you. Goodbye now.